Hello students, myself Satish Solanki, your mathematics teacher. Today we are going to start our maths. Our first chapter is ratio. Actually, there are 4 parts in first chapter, respectively ratio, proportion, indices and logarithm. Okay, first we learn what is ratio. Okay, ratio is in a single line we can say ratio is the simplest form. Okay, simplest form means if you want to find a ratio between 100 and 150, okay, ratio of 100 and 150, we can write 100 divided by 150 because a ratio is one type of division. Okay, what is simplest form? 0 0 cancel, 5 2s are 10 and 5 3s are 15. The simplest form is 2 by 3. In ratio, it can be written as 2:3. So we can say that ratio between 100 and 150 is 2:3. Okay, so it is very easy chapter, and now we are going to discuss properties of ratio or types of ratio. See, it is very important point in this chapter. First, we discuss about duplicate ratio. Okay. Duplicate ratio. See, if A and B are two terms, the duplicate ratio of A is to B. A is to B is A square is to B square. In short, we have to squaring both the terms A and B. If two terms are given in the form 2:5, what is duplicate ratio of 2:5? It is 4:25. Okay. Second type of ratio is triplicate ratio. Okay, triplicate ratio is cube of two terms. If A and B are two terms, then A cube and B cube is called triplicate ratio of A and B. If 1:2 is given, what is triplicate ratio of 1:2? It is 1:8. Okay. Now, next one, we are discussing about number 3, subduplicate ratio. Okay, subduplicate ratio. If A and B are two terms, and see one more thing, if we are taking two terms as A is to B, this is called first term and this is called second term. Okay, in other words, first term is known as antecedent and second term is known as consequent. Remember, first term is known as antecedent and second term is known as consequent. Okay, now here we discuss about subduplicate ratio of A is to B. Subduplicate ratio of A is to B is under root of A is to under root of B. Okay. For example, what is subduplicate ratio of 4/25? Okay, this is other method of writing ratio 4/25. We can also write 4:25. The subduplicate ratio of 4 is to 25 is under root of 4 is to under root of 25, and the simplest form is 2 is to 5. Okay. So, subduplicate ratio means under root, and number 4, subtriplicate ratio. Subtriplicate okay. Now, if A and B are two terms, again first term is called antecedent and second term is called consequent. If A and B are two terms, the subtriplicate ratio is the third root of A is to third root of B. Okay, it is called subtriplicate ratio. For example, we have two terms, 1 is to 27. 1 is to 27, and question is asking that find subtriplicate ratio of 1 is to 27. It is third root of 1 is to third root of 27, and we know what is third root of 1, itself 1, and third root of 27 is 3. Okay. Next one. Okay, now after a subtriplicate ratio, we are discussing about inverse ratio. Inverse ratio. Okay. From inverse word, you can understand what is meaning of inverse ratio. If A is to B are in the ratio, the inverse ratio of A is to B is B is to A. In other words, we can say that reciprocal of A to B. For example, 2 is to 7 are in the ratio. What is the inverse ratio of 2 is to 7? It is 7 is to 2. So, it is very easy topic, inverse ratio. And now, one more thing we learn about ratio. Afterward, we will start our exercise. Number 6 is compounded ratio. Compounded ratio. Okay, see, compounded ratio means multiplication or product. Okay, for example, if it is asking that find, okay, we are taking one question, find compounded ratio of duplicate ratio of 1 is to 2, subduplicate ratio of 4 is to 9, triplicate ratio of 1 is to 3, and inverse of 3 is to 4. Okay, this is our question. Find compounded ratio of duplicate ratio of 1 is to 2, subduplicate ratio of 4 is to 9, this is duplicate, subduplicate of 4 is to 9, triplicate of 1 is to 3, and inverse of 3 is to 4. Okay, Compounded ratio is nothing but multiplication of all these terms. Okay. See, we have to find duplicate ratio of 1 is to 2. So, I am writing in short duplicate ratio of 1 is to 2 multiplied by second subduplicate ratio of 4 is to 9. Okay, multiplied by triplicate ratio of 1 is to 3 multiplied by what? Inverse of 3 is to 4. Okay. So, again compounded ratio is nothing but only multiplication of given terms. So, duplicate ratio of 1 is to 2. Okay, duplicate we know very well, duplicate means square of 1 and 2. It is 1 upon 4 multiplied by subduplicate ratio of 4 is to 9. We know subduplicate means under root. Under root of 4 is 2 and under root of 9 is 3. Okay, triplicate ratio. Triplicate means what? Cube. 1 cube is 1 and 3 cube is 27. And inverse ratio means reciprocal 4 by 3. Okay, now simplify this one. 4 cancel. Okay, so 2 divided by 3 3s are 9 into 27 is equals to 2 upon 243, and we can write it is equals to 2 is to 243. So compounded ratio of given terms is 2 is to 243. Okay, now in previous question, our question was find compounded ratio of duplicate ratio of 1 is to 2, subduplicate ratio of 4 is to 9, triplicate ratio of 1 is to 3 and 2 is to 5 or 2 by 5. Okay. So, I am changing only one word in above in previous question. Instead of inverse of 3 is to 4, I am putting only 2 by 5. Okay. Now, we are solving this question. Duplicate ratio of 1 is to 2 is 1 by 4 because duplicate is what? Square of given terms. Subduplicate means subduplicate ratio of 4 is to 9 means under root 2 upon 3. Triplicate is cube 1 by 27, and see most of the students are putting cube of 2 by 5, but it is a separate term. It is only 2 by 5, so we have to put only 2 by 5 here. Okay. Now, if we are solving these terms, 2 cancel, 4 cancel, and we get 1 upon 15 into 27 is equals to 1 upon 15 by 27. Sorry, 15 into 27 equals to 405. So, ratio is 1 is to 405. Okay. Okay, now we are taking some theoretical points of ratio. See, some of the points are not given in our module. So, concentrate here. If ratio is given in the form A by B or A is to B. Okay. See, if A is greater than B, then it is called greater inequality. Okay. Similarly, if A is less than B, then it is called less inequality. Okay. Sometimes the questions are asking in the form 2 is to 5. Okay. So, given ratio is the type of Then by options are given greater inequality, less inequality, equal, or none of these. Okay. So see here, first term is less than second term. 2 is less than 5. So it is less inequality. Okay. But if it is given that two terms are in the ratio 7:3, then it is called greater inequality. Okay. And now in theory we are taking last point. Afterward we will start our exercise, that continued ratio. Okay. If two terms are given, it is called ratio, but if three or more terms are given, if ratio of three or more numbers is given, it is called continued ratio. For example, A is to B is to C, it is called continued ratio. Okay. Now we are taking one example for continued ratio. See what is our example, and see here we are taking one more shortcut. If ratio of A and B is 2:3 and B and C is 4:5. Okay. Find the ratio of A is to B is to C. Okay. So we have lots of options of finding A is to B is to C, but we are taking shortcut. Okay. See how to find A is to B is to C. First, write down A is to B is to C. Okay. Now, first thing is given that A and B are in the ratio 2:3. So put down here 2:3. Okay. And B and C in 4:5. So B and C 4:5. Okay. ચાલો તો આપણે અહીંયા શું કર્યું, A અને B અને C પુટ કર્યા. Now which is common number? Common number is B. In above numbers multiply with 3 and in below number multiply with 4. See, we have to put 3 here and 4 here. Now product 4 2s are 8 is to 4 3s are 12 is to 15. 5 3s are 15. So 3 numbers are in the ratio 8 is to 12 is to 15. Again, one more method we are taking, or A is to B, A by B equal to what? 2/3. Okay. And B is to C equal to what? 4:5. Okay. Now find which is a common number. Common number is B. Okay. B repeated in both the quantities. So we have to multiply above number by 4. Okay. And below number, second number, by 3. Okay. Multiply. If 5 is given here, we have to multiplying and dividing by 5 this number. And if 7 is given here, we have to multiplying and dividing by 7. Okay. Now calculate this. 8 by 12 and this is 12 by 15. Okay. See, this is A, this is B, this is again B and C. Okay. Now what is ratio of A is to B is to C? It is equals to A 8, B 12 and C 15. Okay. Both the methods are very easy. You can use any one. Okay students, now we are going to start our exercise 1A. There are total 25 questions in first exercise. Okay, we are going with first sum. First question is given by the inverse ratio of 11 is to 15. Inverse of 11 is to 15. Okay, everyone knows very well the inverse of 11 is to 15 is 15 is to 11. Okay, so our answer is A. A is correct answer. Okay, now second question, number 2. Question number 2. The ratio of two quantities is 3 is to 4. The ratio of two quantities is 3 is to 4 if the antecedent is 15, the consequent is what? Okay, so the ratio of two quantities is 3 is to 4. Write down 3 is to 4. Okay, the question is asking that the antecedent is 15 and antecedent is what? It is first term and it is second term. Okay, so we can write 15 is to, here we are suppose consequent is x or a, b, whatever gamme te lei shako. Okay, now solve this equation. 3 is to 4 equal to 3 by 4 and here it is 15 by x. 15 by x. Okay, now moving x on left hand side, we get x is equals to 15 multiplied by, now moving this fraction on right hand side, it becomes 4 by 3. Therefore x is equals to what? 5 3s are 15 and x is equals to 20. So our consequent is 20 and our option D is correct. Okay, now question number 3. The ratio of the quantities is 5 is to 7. The ratio of quantities is 5 is to 7 if the consequent of its inverse ratio means here we find inverse. Okay, the consequent of inverse ratio is 5, the antecedent is, okay, so we have to write 5 is to 7. Okay, consequent of inverse ratio becomes 5 is to, we are supposing it is equal to x. Okay, so 5 by 7 is equals to 5 by x. Okay, 5 cancel, therefore 1 by 7 is equals to 1 by x. Okay, cross multiplication, x is equals to 7. So antecedent of inverse ratio is x is equals to 7 and C is correct answer. Okay, now question number 4. Question number 4. The compounded ratio of 2 is to 3, 9 is to 4, 5 is to 6 and 8 is to 10 is, see, which question is asking here? To find compounded ratio. Compounded ratio means what? It is nothing but it is only multiplication, like 2 by 3 multiplied by 9 by 4 multiplied by 5 by 6 multiplied by 8 by 10. Okay. So 5 2s are 10, 10 cancel, 4 2s are 8, 3 2s are 6 and 3 3s are 9. So our answer is 1 upon 1, it is equals to 1 is to 1, and A option is correct option. A is our answer. Now question number 5. It is also very easy. Question is asking that duplicate ratio of 3:4. Okay, everyone knows that what is duplicate ratio. Duplicate ratio is nothing but square of two terms. Duplicate of 3:4 is 9:16. Okay, and C option is correct answer. Okay, question number 6. Question number 6 is given by the subduplicate ratio of 25 is to 36. Okay, what is subduplicate ratio? It is nothing, only under root of both the terms. Under root 25 is to under root 36 and it is equals to 5:6. So our correct answer is option D. D is correct answer. Okay, now question number 7. The triplicate ratio of 2:3. Triplicate ratio of 2:3. Okay, so what is triplicate ratio? It is cube of both the terms, like 2 cube is to 3 cube. It is equals to 8:27, and option A is correct answer. Okay, now question number 8. Question number 8 is given by subtriplicate ratio. Okay, subtriplicate ratio of 8:27. Okay, what is a subtriplicate ratio? It is third root of 8 is to third root of 27, and our answer is 2:3. Option C is correct. Okay, students, now question number 9. Question number 9. The ratio compounded of 4:9 and duplicate ratio of 3:4. Duplicate ratio of 3:4 is. Okay. Again, the compounded means what? It is product. The compounded ratio of 4:9 means 4/9 into duplicate ratio of 3:4. What is duplicate of 3? It is 9 and it is 16. Okay, 9 cancel, 4 4s are 16. So our answer is 1:4. Okay, so A option is correct. Option A is correct. Now 10 number. Question number 10 is given by the compounded ratio of 4:9. Okay, the duplicate ratio of 3:4 and triplicate ratio of 2:3 and 9:7 is. Okay, the compounded ratio of 4:9 means 4/9. Duplicate ratio of 3:16 is 3:4 is 3:16 into triplicate of 2:3. is what? 8 is to 27 and 9 is to 7. Again you have to focus here. We have to take triplicate ratio of 2 by 3 and only 9 is to 7. Most of the students are taking triplicate ratio of 2 is to 3 and also 9 is to 7. Okay. So 8 2s are 16, 9 9 cancel, 9 3s are 27, 2 2s are 4. Our answer is 2 by 7 3s are 21. It is equals to 2 is to 21 and the correct option is C. Okay, now question number 11. Question number 11 is given by the ratio compounded. Again we have to multiply given ratios. The ratio compounded of duplicate of 4 is to 5. Okay, triplicate of 1 is to 3. Subduplicate of 81 is to 256 and subtriplicate of 125 is to 512 is okay. So compounded ratio of duplicate of 4 is to 5. 4 is to 5 and duplicate is 16 over 25. Okay, triplicate means what? Cube. This is square, this is cube. 1 is to 3. 1 cube is 1 and 3 cube is 3. 3s are 9, 3s are 27. Okay. Now subduplicate. Subduplicate means what? Under root. Okay. Under root of 81 is 9 and under root of 256 is 16. And subtriplicate. Subtriplicate means what? It is nothing. It is third root. Third root of 125 is 5 and third root of 512 is 8. Okay. Now simplify this. 16, 16 cancel. 5 5s are 25. 9 3s are 27. So our answer is 1 by 5 into 3 into 8 is equals to 1 is to 15 into 1 is to 120. See, 1 is to 120 is not given, so D is our correct answer, none of these. Okay. Now question number 12. Question number 12 is given by if A is to B equal to 3 is to 4, the value of 2A plus 3B is to 3A plus 4B. Okay, we are not solving this sum because you just have to put A equal to 3 and B equal to 4 in above equation and the right answer is A. Okay, this is your homework. Okay, now question number 13. Question number 13 is very important. Sorry, question number 12, the right answer is D, not A. D is correct answer. Okay, now question number 13. Two numbers are in the ratio 2 is to 3. Okay, if 4 be subtracted, subtract means minus karo, 4 be subtracted from each, they are in the ratio 3 is to 5. Okay, the numbers are okay. ચાલો હવે આપણે સ્ટાર્ટ કરીએ આપણા શોર્ટકટ્સ. ફર્સ્ટ ઓફ ઓલ તમને હું રાઈટ મેથડથી સોલ્વ કરાવી દઉં સમ, પછી આપણે શોર્ટકટ લઈએ. પછી આપણે શોર્ટકટથી જ કરવાનું છે આગળ. ઓકે, અગેઇન ક્વેશ્ચન નંબર 13. Two numbers are in the ratio 2:3. Let us assume that the number is x. So we can write 2x is to 3x. Okay. If 4 be subtracted from each, they are in the ratio 3:5. Means આ બંનેમાંથી આપણે 4 સબટ્રેક્ટ કરવાના છે, like 2x minus 4 divided by 3x minus 4, and the numbers are in the ratio 3:5. At least એમાં આવી જશે 3:5. Okay, now you have to solve this equation by cross multiplication. Like 5 2s are 10x minus 5 4s are 20 is equals to 9x minus 12. Okay, moving the position of constant and 9x. Okay, moving 9x here, so 10x minus 9x, and if we are moving 20 on right side, we get 20 minus 12. So x is equals to 8. Okay, our two numbers are 2x and 3x. We can write 2x is to 3x, or 2x comma 3x is equals to 8 2s are 16 and 24. This is proper method of solving this example, but we are taking here shortcut. અને આપણે આગળ શોર્ટકટ જ ભણવાના છે, બધું સોલ્વ કરવા જવાનું નથી, જરૂર પડે ત્યાં જ હું બધું સોલ્વ કરાવીશ. ઓકે, વી આર ગોઈંગ વિથ ઓપ્શન. વોટ ઇઝ અવર ઓપ્શન એ? ઓપ્શન એ ઇઝ રાઇટ આન્સર. ઓકે, ઓપ્શન એ ઇઝ ગિવન બાય 16,24. ઓકે, 16,24 ટુ નંબર્સ, અને આપણે આન્સર પણ મેળવી લીધો છે. ચાલો, if 4 be subtracted, two numbers are in the ratio 2:3. આપણે જોવાનું જ નથી. if 4 be subtracted, ચાલો આમાંથી 4 સબટ્રેક્ટ કરો. 16 minus 4, 24 minus 4, we get 12,20. Okay, now find the ratio of 12,20. 12 by 20. Okay, 6 by 10, and it is 3 by 5. The numbers are in the ratio 3:5. See, which condition is given? The numbers are in the ratio 3:5. તો આપણે ઓપ્શન એ લીધો, બંનેમાંથી 4 માઇનસ કર્યા તો 12 and 20, અને 12 20નો રેશિયો લઈએ તો શું મળે છે આન્સર? 3:5. સો ઓપ્શન એ ઇઝ કરેક્ટ. ઓકે, તમે બીજા ઓપ્શન પણ લઈને ટ્રાય કરી શકો છો.